Sorry, guys. Just opening this. There we go. All right. All right, here we go. I need to put that neutron star right or root where I can see it. Stop pinging me, Boppus. Hey, what's up, Nitrous?
Not much, you?
Not much. Oh, I almost forgot. I'm glad I looked over there. Make sure the ship is stopped. Before we get started, chat. Well, actually, I might do that in a couple minutes. I want to actually get moving. What system are we in? Oh, it helps if I put my joystick where I can actually use it. All right, we are in QHV. What? Ah, there it is. D2 170? Yeah. There we go. So we need to go. Whee! That never gets old. Alright. Time to accelerate. Friendship drive charging.
3, 2, 1, engage.
Yeah, there were a lot of people watching Cyberpunk today.
Are you surprised by this?
Not at all. Hit. There we go. Venice is a lurky lurker. Enjoy lurking while you play D&D, Venice.
Sounds so jealous.
She doesn't play D&D. It's just some type of weird excuse.
I'm playing Spore.
Hmm?
I am playing Spore.
Hmm. Did you guys play some DRG yesterday?
A little bit. Yeah. I did 3 or so missions.
Yeah, I saw her in it, and I figured you were, because when you have a custom Caddis set, you can't tell what people are playing.
I know. It's great, isn't it? That's why I have it set.
I still hate you so much for that.
I know. That's why I use it.
Don't know why it makes me so mad, either.
You're not the only one, if that's any consolation.
Okay, cool.
Frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits.
But they are also just as salty as you sometimes.
Frameshift drive supercharged.
Okay. Now that we're, well, we fueled. Let me plot my next jump. D130. So, I was at Target today, and I happened to walk through the electronics section, and I wasn't going to buy anything, and then I bought some things.
Hands up, chat, who didn't see that coming?
So, I got this.
Okay.
And I got this.
Okay.
And
This delay is killing me.
I
You
bet.
say this, and it shows up like 3-4 seconds later.
And then this.
Okay, yeah, okay.
And finally, this.
I think these are all Breath of the Wild characters.
They're all the Guardians from Breath of the Wild.
Yeah, see, I still haven't played Breath of the Wild, so I
So,
don't recognize them. I recognize their species. Makes sense.
yeah.
But I don't recognize their names or their exact looks. But cool.
I spent an embarrassing amount of money on them.
Yeah, I bet. I was gonna say, what did that set you back? But actually, I don't want to know. Is that, I assume, for the new Warriors game?
No, they're the Breath of the Wild edition ones. They're just back in stock. And
But they're amiibo, so you should be able to use them to unlock stuff, right?
yeah, I know what they do in Breath of the Wild. I don't know what they do in Age of Calamity, and we'll never find out because I don't like Muso games.
Ah, well. Sucks to be you, I guess.
I tried the demo of Age of Calamity on stream, did not like it, and yeah, that's that.
That's that.
I have enough general curiosity about the story of the game that I've watched some stuff on it, and I find this who some of the secret characters are. I'm not going to spoil them. Absolutely hysterical.
I mean, you don't really play it for the story, let's be honest.
Well, considering that Age of Calamity is a canon prequel to Breath of the Wild, yeah, you kind of do play that one for the story.
I believe they're all canon, technically.
Yeah,
Even
Hyrule
the
Warriors
first
one.
one, I mean.
They might be, but Nintendo, the Zelda team, basically wrote the story for this one, which they haven't done before, to my knowledge. So,
Did they not? I thought they were involved in...
they were involved. I don't remember seeing anything that said, hey, they wrote the story. But whatever it is, Nintendo just needs to hurry up and, let us have Breath of the Wild 2.
System scan complete.
Hey, Mystic. Aw, Mystic, you just missed me showing off all my amiibos that I bought today.
That sounds like a good excuse to do it again, doesn't it?
Mm. I'll do it again for Mystic real quick. So, I got Urbosa and Mifa and Daruk and Revali. It is glorious.
As long as he's happy, hey? Did Shelby have any words to say about this?
She wanted to know why I didn't buy one of each for her.
I mean, that's fair, yeah? Why didn't you?
Because then it would have been $140.
God. You really spent... Fucking hell, dude. You did say it was embarrassing after all.
Let me have something that makes me happy in this year.
Yeah,
Hey. Hey, Sandy. Praise the sun.
Fuel sweeping.
29 bodies discovered. How's that CG going? Has it made it to quadruple yet?
You know, I actually haven't logged in since I got to top 10.
I could probably just look, couldn't I? Since I'm actually part of it now.
Yeah, yeah, you probably could.
Things are good. Things are good. Yeah, once I'm done scooping. Alright. They're not quite to tier 5 yet. They're in the middle of tier 4. $20 million credits plus global rewards. God, could you guys actually like make those things pay decently?
I know, right? Although I was, I think either top 10 or top 25% in the last one, and I got like 80 mil, which isn't bad, all things considered.
It's not bad, but I said it a long time ago in that one video. The amount of time you put in to get those payouts is laughable.
Yeah, but you have to remember that they're mostly they're geared towards not ruining it for new players, but also being useful still for new players, whilst veterans are reason to do it with the other rewards, such as the increased exploration payouts, the decals, and the fully engineered modules and stuff like that.
Well, now that those things are actual rewards, yes, it is better.
Yeah, that's what that's the rework that they're going for. So they've said. So, I mean, I don't necessarily agree with it, but I can see where they're coming from. They don't want to increase the payouts too much, because basically it just means that new players can do one. Even if they get to low tier, if the payouts are that much higher anyway, they'll just exponentially get more money, and yeah, one CG is enough to just make them multi-millionaires straight off, which is kind of a bit lame, although money grind is the most boring part of this game.
They probably also were getting sick of I'm not saying me because I'm not a huge YouTuber, but people like Yamix and Obsidian Ant and them just making the same point that I just did. But I'm glad that they're giving some decent rewards for it, because I'm about to take advantage of one in a big way.
Yeah.
Oh, new Digimon cards next year. Well, I mean, but it's December, so next year's not that far away. Did you see that Bungie have confirmed Halo Infinite has been pushed to fall 2021?
No, I haven't been keeping up with it, but I'm not really surprised.
There were some other details in their blog posts that just... Basically, my takeaway was it was monumentally stupid of them to show what they showed of the game, given what they admitted about that build.
Yeah.
Which is, they straight up admitted the global illumination system, which is what everybody was ragging on, like the lighting. It wasn't operating in the proper state. And you know how everybody latched onto that brute that they called Craig with like the dead unanimated face?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they didn't have facial rigging in place at that point for the animation.
So this is basic. This is not beta stuff. This is barely even alpha stuff.
Yeah.
What's the point?
Yeah.
Even okay, I know CG Project Red sent out that Cyberpunk 2077 CG like trailer thing like 7 years ago or something stupid like that. But they never showed any in-game footage, which is the downfall. If you show in-game footage, people are going to think, okay, first impressions, bang, and you rarely get first impressions back again.
Yep, and that's exactly what happened. And chat, if you remember, because Nitrous was on with us when we watched that reveal, all of us instantly jumped all over that reveal, and it was not in a positive way.
It's not even just us; it was everyone, the internet, collectively.
Yeah. Of course, the only two things out of that entire stream that I remember getting us excited was the new Obsidian game and Fable. Everything else, at least 2 people that were on the stream were just like, meh.
Yeah. Yeah, there was me, you, Looney. Was it Binnis and Sai as well?
Mm-hmm. I can't remember. There was one where I just totally noped the fuck out. Like, just did not care. I don't remember what game it was.
Frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits.
Oh, that's what it was. It was Harry Potter.
Frameshift drive supercharged.
Oh right, yeah. See, I remember that now because I was like, I'd give it a go. Like an MMO set in Harry Potter
Yeah.
where you can make your own character from scratch. I'd give it a go. I've played worse MMOs.
I mean, it's a good concept for the IP. It's an IP I have no particular attachment to.
Yeah, that's fair. Like I haven't been keeping up with it either. It's just, could be cool.
Yeah, Fable's not an MMO. They shot that down real fast.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Thank goodness. That game would. I mean, what I just said about Harry Potter would not convey over to, because Fable is already an established single-player, story-heavy, choices-heavy game, series franchise. To then tease something in that same franchise, but flip it on its head, it really leaves us a poor taste in the mouth of all the people that have been like, oh, I've been waiting for that. Wait, what?
Yeah, exactly.
Imagine like bringing out an F1 game, like a Formula 1 game, where you didn't drive Formula 1s, you just designed them. That was it.
I think that is on Steam, actually.
Yeah, but you branded it as the new F1 game.
Yeah, no, there would be riots.
Yeah, like I'm sure if you'd have branded it as, okay, this is F1 creator game, yeah, fine. But then why would you brand a Fable game as a Fable game if it was not going to be anything like a Fable game? That's what I'm trying to say.
I get you. Speaking of driving games, segue. Did you see that?
Oh.
Yeah. Did you see that Forza Horizon 4 randomly got a new mode added to it?
No, I have not been keeping up with it.
I didn't look too close into it, but like they've supported that game for a really long time. Like unusually long.
Well, I mean, I'm not a huge fan of racing games normally, but I enjoyed it. And the Lego thing, that was cool as hell.
Yeah. I enjoyed playing we need to do that again and get you involved. I enjoyed it when Bennis, Looney, and I just hopped into random cars and played car tag across the map.
The one problem I have with that game is that everyone's got their favorite build and car, and it's like, everyone like min-maxes it out and stuff.
So that was...
Well, that's cool, but... Yeah.
That's what was so fun about just messing around like that with the car tag, because I was using that Jeep that I love. Bennis was in like a freaking little 1970s race car, like tearing ass up the side of a mountain. And Looney was in a Warthog. I mean, just the absurdity of it. The absurdity of it was what was so much fun. Like, I want to do that with, like, everybody in the Discord that plays Forza. Just get a big convoy going. Just, like, 10 or 12 people just chasing each other down across England.
Yeah, it could be fun.
It is fun. We were laughing our asses off the whole time.
Indeed.
That studio's got to be working on Horizon 5 at this point, you would think.
Maybe.
But wonder where they're going to set it, because the first one was in the USA. Where was Forza Horizon 2?
I haven't got a Scooby-Doo. I haven't played any of the other ones.
3 was in Australia. 3 has some utterly ridiculous DLC, like on the level of the Lego stuff. The one I remember most from 3 was they had a Hot Wheels expansion. And they literally have the Hot Wheels tracks with the loops and stuff just in the sky above cities in Australia.
Nice.
I still think the Lego one is the coolest one, though.
As a big Lego fan, yeah.
Yeah, the Forza Horizon 4 one where you go to Narnia is pretty good too. And by Narnia, I mean Scotland.
Indeed.
Or, well, the island. And it's fun, but they didn't do anything silly with it.
Frameshift drive charging.
Neutron Star. Imagine that.
Imagine that.
Oh, I can't wait till Saturday. Because it's looking like that's going to be the first time I have an opportunity to sit down and play Cyberpunk. So, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yep. Because I don't, I'm only have a short stream tomorrow, like this 2-hour slot we've been doing. I don't want to start Cyberpunk on a 2-hour stream. That will get nowhere. I might not get out of the character creator.
Yeah, true.
I need a good full-length stream to start on Cyberpunk, just like I did with AC Valhalla. Even more so with Cyberpunk.
Frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits. Frameshift drive supercharged.
I think I've established how I want to, my backstory I want to go with, though, and maybe a little bit of how I want to spec. So, because I'm thinking I'm going to go full nomad, and then go full gorilla arm, murder everything, and tear doors open.
I understand some of those words. I haven't looked into it at all, so.
There's a shot that they show of like your character, big ass yellow metal arms, and is just ripping a sliding like door open, just like pulling the middle back. That upgrade is literally called gorilla arms.
I'm sure I'll see when I get in, but yeah, I don't want any spoilers. I've intentionally not looked at anything to do with it at all.
But yeah, I don't think I'm gonna do, shocking to you, I'm sure, any kind of stealth build.
Yep, totally shocking.
Mm-hmm. I wonder what Looney's gonna do. Oh no, nitrous. There's my weekly pouchers notification. Oh no, wait. That's the one where it pesters me again. Okay. Yes, Mystic, you do.
Frameshift drive charging.
Time to get some fuel. TNT diesel.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Wait, what? I'll figure it out in a second. Yay, Christmas lights.
Fuel scooping.
I have been seeing that Cyberpunk is really, really heavy on basically even really high-end PCs.
Yep, and as it stands, this early access that people have gotten, very buggy.
Yeah.
Like, insanely buggy.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I will throw this out there because it's a good PSA, and I did G6204. Okay, I did see an article about it. The Game Informer reviewer, the game caused a grand mal seizure in her.
Yeah, I saw that.
Frameshift drive
So.
charging.
Yeah, that seems like an oversight, for
Mhm.
sure.
Yeah, because I won't spoil anything, but there's a one gameplay loop that you can go into, And the way the game puts you into it, what she said in the article is the device that they show on screen and the pattern of lights they flash is exactly what a real doctor uses to trigger a seizure for diagnostic purposes.
Yeah, I read the thing ever so quickly.
Yeah. I was trying to avoid using a specific gameplay term, out of respect for you having assiduously
people.
avoided. Yeah, but for you having assiduously avoided any spoilers.
Yep.
Also, I got to use the word assiduously in a proper context, so I'm happy.
Beyond safety limits.
I don't even know what it means.
Frameshift drive supercharged.
Alright. Yeah, things to keep in mind. I was very surprised to learn that it didn't have like a seizure warning up front. Most games have that.
Frameshift drive charging.
And we're off. Can't really look. How far is it from where I'm going to back towards where we base out of? Well, no. Why am I asking you that? You don't know off the top of your head.
Right, you fucking asking me these things that you can check immediately in game. I don't fucking know. Means Uraja, it's the far side of the bubble, so it further than the CG system for sure.
Well, there's Colsack. And... oh, it won't be bad. Especially not compared to what we're doing right now.
Oh no, definitely.
Yeah, we're speeding along, man.
Yeah.
Oh, look. It's one of the chill neutron stars.
Hey, bro.
Yeah.
You want a supercharge? Alright, bro. That's
Yeah.
good.
That reminds me. I'll take a look at that when I get done with this. So, Scandy, one of the guys that I was testing the New World beta with, he's gotten into Elite, and he has moved himself to Draha. I need to add him to the squadron. Brain work good, Nitrous.
Yes.
Scandy. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm not accepting an application from some guy named Camper something something. We've already had to deal with Harry Potter at one point. I am not a fan of that guy.
You mean the Harry Potter?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I've had dealings with him. Like when we was doing the Distant Worlds 2 stuff.
Mm-hmm.
He was in the Discord under a different alias, no doubt. No surprise, I mean.
Yeah.
But he was giving people. It was half good info on builds and half bad info on builds. And that's like, that was this weird thing about it. Like, not even weird. That was the insidious thing about it. Like, half the time it was good info. So people were, letting their guards down. People were like, oh yeah, okay, yeah, cool. But some of the other time, it was really, really bad info.
That's
and it was
annoying.
intentional so that he could fuck people over.
God, I hate that guy.
Yeah, it was really, really insidious.
I guess Scandy has to actually apply, because I can't just invite him.
Probably. I'll have to reapply at some point, but I'm in one that's kind of active as well.
That's fine. I'll deal with it later. Did I plot my next route yet? No. We are in D3-82. The larger point of that side tangent was he does not have a Guardian FSD booster.
Who's Gandhi?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we can fix that.
Yeah, I was going to say, I told him, I was like, Nitrous and I can fix that for you pretty quickly.
Oh, I helped Fletch with it. Did it in like a couple of hours, if that.
Yeah.
And that was with a bunch of sidetracking. Sightseeing, I call it.
Yeah. He's already managed to make himself an ally with the faction in-game in the system.
Yeah, I saw that.
What noob doesn't have an FST booster? Someone who doesn't know it exists, or somebody who never bothered to do it until Nitrous helped them with it.
Yeah, Fletch, what kind of a noob, eh? How long you had this game? When did you get yours? Yeah, that's what I thought. Shut your face.
Warning. Frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits. Frameshift drive supercharged.
We are a friendly and loving community here at Timebot Gaming. Let's see, 47. 12,000 light years to go. And it's time to fuel. That'll do. I don't want to get into that, oh my god, are we going to be able to make a 0.47 light year jump situation again? Did you happen to watch their new trailer they put out?
Say it again?
Did you happen to watch the new trailer Frontier put out?
When was the late? When you say new, what? You're talking.
Hold on just a second. It was new to me. Bonk. There we go. 2 days ago.
Oh, then I have not seen it.
Mm-hmm. I'll link it to you real quick. Chat, shall we watch it? Let me turn my game volume down.
Space is a dangerous place. But you dared to explore it. The call rang out from among the stars, and you answered. But you were not alone. You formed communities. Some became allies. Others became enemies. But only the best became elite. Your collective ambitions surged through the universe, exploring distant planets, fighting for territory, for glory, and for each other.
Welcome, Commander.
And yet, your story has only just begun. First, you soared across the galaxy. Then, you broke new ground. Now, it's time for your next journey.
See, having recently watched I think it was the PlayStation reveal trailer, a lot of that footage in that trailer is the same.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's fine because it was a pretty cool trailer. And it's nice for them to acknowledge, some of the bigger player groups and that. That's cool.
Yep. I mean, they do understand how to put together a trailer. I just wish they understood how to put together a game a little better sometimes. And I won't believe a bit of what they show tomorrow night as actual gameplay.
We'll see.
I don't know, Nitrous. Been burned too many times by them. What is he do you need? Astromech droids. Doesn't everything need astromech droids?
Frameshift drive charging.
Like, Nitrous just needs an astromech droid just sitting beside him so it can just boop and beep at random.
No, it's so I can shoot it randomly and, that R2-D2 whale scream. I just want to hear that now and then.
I need to add that to my soundboard.
Yeah, you do.
I love the meme joke that Vader can't figure out how, the rebels are not losing, and then he finally sees R2-D2 and just goes, oh, fuck.
You? Oh, it all makes sense now.
Yeah.
Frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits.
I mean, how many people did R2-D2 kill in the series?
I don't know.
Operating beyond safety limits. Frameshift drive supercharged.
Yeah. Galaxy map. Right. Let's see. 251? Is that where we're going? Yes.
Frameshift drive charging.
Frameshift drive charging. I wish Wing Commander would come back. I could do with a good old-fashioned single-player, story-based, just space shooter. And yes, I know Squadrons just came out, but Squadrons was not satisfying.
Agreed.
Or, now I can't remember the name of the damn game. Yeah, Squadrons was really unappealing. Yes, like it was. I don't know. I just... Free Space. That's what I was trying to think of. Free Space. Did you ever play that, Nitrous?
Frameshift drive operating beyond safety.
I don't think I actually ever played Free Space.
Frameshift drive supercharged.
I did Freelancer. That was a great game.
Free Space was interesting because, was it Free Space? Am I thinking of the right game? Let me just make sure. Descent Free Space, yeah.
Oh, Descent. See, I've played a bunch of the old Descent games.
No, this is not a Descent game. It's just called Descent Free Space. It is a space game.
Right, was it made by the same guys who
Mhm.
made Descent?
Yeah, it was made by Volition and Hyperion.
That would explain it. Yeah, that explains it.
So Free Space 2 was amazing. And one of the things that was crazy about Free Space 2 was when capital ship battles were going on, they would fire giant lasers that would go through the capital ships, and you better not be in the middle of that when that happens, because you were just gone instantly.
Nice.
The other thing I distinctly remember from that game was like the opening training mission is like very, very like military, like very like an actual military training. And if you don't basically do exactly what your instructor tells you to do, they'll kill you. Starlancer was that way too. Starlancer is the military version of Freelancer, actually. Same universe. God, no, there's another old game that I've been wanting to try and find, and I can't ever remember the name of it. Chat, see if you can help me out. It was not Mech Warrior, but it was a mech game set in a post-apocalyptic Earth where humans were fighting against a race of AI that had their own mechs. And the human mechs were called Hercs, and the AI mechs were called Cybrids, I believe.
What?
And I just remember it was really crazy because one of the mechs that you could get was like a four-legged, like dog, like giant dog mech, and then there was also a flying one. And I'm gonna have to look this up now. I know it's just
I think you are.
I know it's a weird tangent, but thank you, Fletch.
Hmm?
Earth Siege. Or, yeah, there was Earth Siege 2, and then Star Siege. Star Siege was really crazy because it had mechs that could cloak themselves. It's a fun game. I'm quite sure that it does not hold up worth a crap these days. Because I played it like around the same time I played Mech Warrior 2. And, you know, Mech Warrior 2 really doesn't look good today. Although in some ways, I'd say it had a better aesthetic overall than Mech Warrior 5 Mercenaries that we just tried out.
Yeah, but that's not saying much, really, is it?
No, it's not. I spent hours and hours and hours playing Mech Warrior 2 and Earth Siege. Quick poll. Chat, if you played Mech Warrior, what is your favorite mech? Nitrous?
I'm gonna be a pretty typical Mad Cat.
Mad Cat? Mine's actually pretty typical too. Timberwolf.
Which is the same thing, yeah.
Yeah. Especially if you put dual PCP cannons or PVC cannons on that thing. PCP cannons.
TCP. TCP IP config cannons. Oh shit, bro.
Oh no. The one thing I remember about Earth Siege was it had a similar weapon. It was a plasma cannon. But it was utterly broken because it was the shots were homing.
Oh wow. Yeah, that's excessive.
What was really excessive was you could put them on the flying vehicle that you could get, and then nothing could catch you, and you could kill everything. Back in the days before they tried to balance games very well. The other thing I remember about Earth Siege, and I might look this up, is that it was back in the day when everybody was into FMV cutscenes.
Oh god.
So
Yeah.
when you were talking to your Herc mechanic, it was actually like a real actor that was just there, like talking to you about your fucking Herc and shit. And I didn't look at my fuel, and this is bad.
I was wondering how long it was going to take till you got distracted.
It's fine.
Frameshift drive charging.
It's fine. 1.45 light years. We got this.
Ready to engage. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Oh, well, Earth Siege does not look as awful as I expected. It ain't great, but... Let me see if I can find a picture. Oh, yep, there it is. Hold on, Chad. I gotta screenshot this for Nitrous. I'll put it in the chat too. Or I could just put it in the chat and Nitrous could click on it and I don't have to do double the work.
Yeah, imagine that.
I want to see what your reaction, or hear your reaction.
Nice. Look at that. That guy looks done with your shit.
He typically was very done with your shit because it was very much that's his mech and you're only borrowing it and you constantly break it kind of thing. It's kind of how you always got the feeling in Star Trek that Scotty was just done with Kirk's bullshit.
Yeah.
I might be able to play that game because when the guy booted it up, he was running DOSBox, so it does work. Things to look into for future streams.
Indeed.
From the social menu, I'm in game. How does he apply to the squadron?
He has to find it in the squadrons list, I think.
Okay. Typey. Eh. Alright. Oh no, now we have to jump 1.45 light years back where we came from. Whatever will we do?
Die in a fire.
More than likely. I know that's what Bennis wants to happen.
Ready to engage. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
I'm very curious about what Nintendo might show off at the Game Awards tomorrow night. Because they have a tendency to show... Like, that was where they revealed Breath of the Wild gameplay.
No idea.
I wish Metroid 4 would show back up at some point. That would be nice.
Warning. Frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits.
I mean, I have full confidence in the studio that's making that game.
Frameshift drive supercharged.
I just...
Oh.
Yeah, Nintendo hard rebooted development a while back. They took it away from... The rumor was it was Namco Bandai.
Namco Bando.
Yeah. You can clip that one, everybody. Namco Bandai that was making it. And,
Sounds like Banjo Kazooie.
okay, calm down, you. But they took it away from them and they gave it back to Retro.
Oh, okay.
And for those that don't know, Retro Studios made Metroid Prime 1, 2, and 3, which are great to excellent games. Metroid Prime 3 was a little, I don't know. Maybe this is just me being too nitpicky, but for me, the Metroid experience is I'm on one world and I have to figure this shit out. And Metroid Prime 3 had you traveling to like 4 or 5 different worlds. So, because part of the whole Metroidvania thing is how, everything in the world connects back in on itself and all that.
Yeah.
You really didn't get that with Prime 3. Plus, Prime 3 went real hard on motion control gimmicks. There were a couple that were really satisfying. Like, if an enemy has a shield, like, flicking the Wii remote to throw out your grapple beam and then flicking it back to tear the shield out of their hands, that was satisfying. But then some other bullshit just wasn't. Nowhere near as egregious as, controversial opinion, the worst Zelda game ever made. Which would be Skyward Sword.
Yep, that would be a controversial statement. Not that I've played it, because I haven't. But I know many people who have, and who rave about it being their favourite, or one of their favourites.
Hey, look. And game. There we go. And... shouldn't I get like some type of...
Some type of...
Well, the application's gone, so maybe it accepted him? Yep, he's in. Cool.
Frameshift drive charging.
Friendship drive charging. Oh, coming down on under 11,000 light years now. Time to refuel on the next jump. Whip. There are quite a few stars in this system. All of the stars. Oh, no. Gas giants earlier. First discovered by... none of this stuff has been mapped. Interesting.
Money, money, money.
Yeah.
Operating beyond safety limits.
I'm just ready to get home now.
Frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits. Frameshift drive supercharged.
Look, really, I'm just ready to be done and be home. Do some other type of flying for once. Maybe blow some shit up. It's been entirely too long since I've blown something up in this game, Nitrous.
Entirely too long, eh?
Mm-hmm. I don't know, maybe the first thing I blow up will be Bennis.
Maybe.
Frameshift drive charging.
If she's that lucky, I guess.
I don't know. It's Bennis. She'll probably go boom splat on her own. that a... Did I see that right as we jumped in?
Hmm?
I did.
System scan complete.
That's not a common sight.
I'm all tabbed. What?
How close this second star is. I mean, I've seen it before, but it's not something I've run into like 1,000 times.
Hmm.
Usually there's a little more distance than that. It is cool, though. Oop. You know the other thing that'll be nice, Nitrous? Is when
What's
I
that?
get to a spot in the galaxy map where there's not 900 lines coming off of every star.
Yeah, probably.
Alright. So, it may have been you that talked about this, because I might have asked you some stuff, but, like, in Odyssey, are we going to be able to just, like, walk on to, like, could I just, like, get up and walk onto your ship and then just, like, sit down in multi-crew at a station?
Frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits.
You know, I'm not sure, actually, how it's going to work.
Because the reason I ask is, how are they going to explain what happens when the ship blows up with, like, 3 people on it?
Explain things?
Because right now you're... Yeah, I know, but because, like, right now we're holograms when we do that.
Yeah.
Actually, is there an in-lore explanation for why we can die and come back to life, or is that just, like, it never happens?
You know what? I stopped trying to pay attention to that shit. Maybe, maybe not.
I mean, it doesn't have to be complicated. Eve has the most hand-wavy one ever. Nitrous, I know what it is. It's foolish of me to overlook it. David Braben is actually God in the universe of Elite, and he just wills you back to life.
I don't know why. So many people curse his name.
System scan complete.
I want to walk around your ship and just flick random switches. Ah, God.
Oh God, of course.
We were wrong. It's not Bennis just banging on things with a spanner. It's Fletch.
Frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits.
Except he'll be in a clown suit.
Frameshift drive supercharged.
Hey, is that worse?
I
think it's
don't know.
worse.
It might be worse. I meant to actually pull this up for you the other day when we were talking about that thing with the gremlin and Bugs Bunny and Bennis. This is the gremlin.
Frameshift drive charging.
Hold on.
Yep.
Is it not- That's an interesting color palette.
Hmm. Interesting. We've made 6,000 light years in right at an hour.
Nice.
Frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits.
Okay, SteelSeries, I don't care. I'm not letting you install your update.
No big time.
To be fair, I probably should let it install the update at some point. I haven't allowed it to install an update in like a year. It always pings me when I'm either streaming or editing a video, which is not a time where I'm going to stop and install a headphone driver update, you know?
Operating beyond safety limits.
Yeah, well, beggars can't be choosers sometimes.
Yeah, especially not if I'm editing a video.
Frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits. Frameshift drive supercharged.
Yeah, refuel on this jump? I feel like refuel on this jump. Neutron star. Scoopable stars are starting to get more spread out. Expected, I know, but... That's going to make refueling just a little bit more irritating.
Fuel sweeping.
Okay. Why did I leave point defense on this ship again?
For any discard, any ruins, guardian ruins, maybe.
Possibly. Or I'm more than likely I just forgot about it.
I mean, it's not a bad idea to have them.
Especially not as something that is, you know, as big a target and has as big of an ass as this ship.
Fuel sweeping complete.
Ten light years, oh my god. How will we ever make that jump?
Frameshift drive charging.
Who knows?
Hey. Honk. So I was looking at some of the new Sea of Thieves stuff. Like the 12 deeds of giving or whatever it is. There's gonna be some stuff in there that I'm just gonna find annoying.
Wow.
Shocking.
Really?
Shocking, right?
Fucking. Oh man, I'm lost for words.
Right. I mean, visiting all 7 outposts. Just like, a couple of them are going to be really easy for us to get because there's one that's we're entering the Inner Orion Spur Nitrous.
Eee, nice.
Like there's one that's like sell 5 chests that you stole from another crew. That,
Well, I wonder if we can manage that.
and there's another one for sinking 6 ships.
Yeah, another toughie.
Yeah. Although that does mean we're going to have to be extra careful because everybody's going to be aggressive.
That's fine.
And there's one that I was reading it on Rare Thief, and they're like warning you about because you have to fly the Reaper's flag, the actual Reaper's mark. And they're like, be careful, everybody in the map will be able to see you. And I'm like, everybody in the map will be able to see us anyways.
Yeah, is this... guys, is this your first time? You remember emissaries are a thing, right? Come on, Rare. You should know how this works
No,
by now.
it was Rare Thief, not Rare. Outside website.
Right, even better.
Yeah.
Like,
But it's just like, nah, everybody will be able to see us anyways. That's don't worry about it.
it's all good.
They did say what the cannon flares are, and they weren't what I think any of us were expecting. So, and I'm gonna have to see it in action, but it's an actual cosmetic that changes the muzzle flash of your cannons.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because when I heard cannon flares, I thought flares that we fire out of the cannon to like light up an area for a while, you know?
I mean, I suppose that could be a thing, although I don't really see what we'd need that for specifically.
I was puzzled about what it would possibly be used for, but I couldn't think of what else they would do, you know?
Yeah.
But no, they literally mean just some flare for your cannon. So, I really, really, really hope that they have a cannon flare that goes with the Paradise Garden ship set.
Oh.
So that it's like, yeah, Paradise Garden is the one that you don't like because everything is super, super glowy.
No. Yes. Well.
That was the one where I put the cannons on the other day, and you immediately were like, please take it off.
Oh, because it's eye-searing.
Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry. I like being able to fucking see.
I know. We enjoy putting that ship set on because you find it eye-searing.
Yeah, I know. Bastard.
Yeah. To be fair, the first person who said, hey, we should put this ship set on, I bet Nitrous will hate it, was not me.
No. I imagine it was someone who begins with bin and ends in Inus.
Nope, wasn't her either.
Wow, really?
Mm-hmm. It was the Chonk.
Fuck you, Chonk.
Yeah, it does. We'll be playing it on Saturday. It is installed and ready to go. It is not on my NVMe drive, though, because I didn't have room and there was nothing I could really eliminate from it that I didn't want. Because I'm not loony and I don't have a 2 terabyte NVMe drive in my machine.
2 terabytes, Jesus.
Yeah, and he even made sure that it's in the 4-channel PCIe slot. So, you know that thing is stupid fast.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I admit, I'm a little jealous of that, but I just... not right now. That's the kind of thing for maybe when I build another computer in the future. Everybody wants that. That's ridiculous. And very fitting for Looney. He tends to overkill absolutely everything about upgrades.
Yes, he does.
Shelby says something today that I hadn't really thought about, because we were talking about Cyberpunk, and she was just like, I feel incredibly sorry for the people that work at gaming websites that have to make guides for this game.
Really? Why?
Because of how big of a game it is.
kidding me? Some of them get off on that shit. They'll be loving it.
And some of them do. I know one of the ones that's on IGN's podcast all the time is going to. I can't imagine. That's just so much. Bonk. There we go.
Frameshift drive charging.
Speeding right along now. Coming out on... yep. After we make this jump, it'll be 8,786 light years to go.
Nice.
Man, there's no other way to travel in this game. I do hate it when it dumps you out at a funky angle to the jet cone. This one's not bad, but there was one a few jumps back that was just like, why?
Frameshift drive operating beyond
Because
safety
fuck you.
limits.
Basically.
Frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits. Frameshift drive supercharged.
Oop. Need to drop down and repair on our next jump. %, already. I did fully repair that before I ended stream last time, right?
You did. Yeah.
Frameshift drive charging.
There we go. Hello, Blue Star.
Hello, Blue Star, my old friend.
I knew that was coming. Power up. And repairing. $3,138 credit wing trade. God, that's been sitting in there for a while.
Yep.
$257 for codex discoveries doesn't seem like a ton.
You don't get much for that.
Yeah. I imagine some would. Mystic. I'm really curious when the to see what the console reviews are going to be like, because everything has been PC related so far. What? You mean there's no local factions in this system?
You sound so surprised.
Shocking. $99. Three weeks later. All right, repaired and ready to go. so anticlimactic the way I do that. Jump to Super Cruise, and then we go nowhere because I've immediately pulled the throttle back to 0.
Yeah.
Big long wind up. We're not moving.
Frameshift drive supercharged.
It's just a cock teasing, yeah.
Alright. Time for fuel.
Frameshift drive charging.
I think I'm going to have to start taking, just whatever I can find for fuel stars since we're getting back out into a galactic arm instead of 9 billion systems everywhere.
I shouldn't have too much trouble still.
I know, I'm not expecting to be trouble. I'm just, go ahead and do it and before there's any chance I'll get in trouble. Because we're not going to have any more 0.47 light year jumps.
Sure enough.
Fuel scooping.
Right. Okay, I discovered a bunch of belt clusters. You can stop now.
Fuel scooping complete.
That's so annoying. So when I'm using the one of my hat switches to move around in the menus, right? And when I go straight down the left-hand side of the menu, you have the search field and jet cone boost and all that, it just goes and then it stops on the tick box for jet cone boost, and I have to hit the button again. It's like, why? Why that one? And that's like a dumb thing to be annoyed about, but it just doesn't make any sense.
Because reasons.
Reasons. And 14-6. Nitrous, how do you say the name of these systems?
Which
The first.
yeah. Yeah.
Excellent. I will.
DHD D12.
Well done, sir.
It's pretty accurate, right?
Yeah. Should make you a galactic translator.
Warning. Frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits.
Is it operating beyond safety limits, ship? You don't say.
Frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits. Frameshift drive supercharged. Frameshift drive charging.
All right. Three, two, one. Splat.
System scan complete.
System scan complete. Only one thing here. I see, this is perfect. Why can't they all be like this?
Frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits. Warning. Frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits. Frameshift drive supercharged.
Okay.
They can't all be like this because you're a naughty person who needs to be punished.
Okay. Sure.
So all those things you've done to Bippers.
I've never done anything mean to Bippus.
And for all the lying.
I've never lied about doing anything mean to Bippus.
Especially that.
I totally didn't kill her and res her 5 times in a row the other day in Sea of Thieves.
Mm. And how many times did you kill her yesterday? I lost count as well.
How many times did I kill her yesterday?
It was over 3 because then I stopped counting.
Oh god, no. Nitrous, it's another one.
Look at it. Gaze upon its seizure-inducing
God.
magnificence. Oh dear.
Frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits. Frameshift drive supercharged.
So, I saw a random thing, and this is making me think of it, just a glitch, in the patch notes for Sea of Thieves. One of the fixes was fixed an issue where chicken sound effects would play when handing in an ashen chest to the Reaper's bones. And my first reaction was, that sounds like an amazing glitch. Why haven't I ever experienced that?
I mean, why do you fix the fun glitches first? Why do they always do that? God damn.
I don't know. Like, there was, what was the other one? I fixed an issue where players could swim under the island at Lost Gold Fort. I was just like, what? I want to... That sounds fun.
Right?
Unless...
Yeah, I am going to have to be right back because I got to deal with something.
You go.
Someone's being an asshole. I'll be back
Go deal with
shortly.
it. Hammer. Ban hammer.
Oh yeah, more than likely. BRB.
Yep. Okay. Time to fuel up, chat. We have made some really good progress today. I think we might actually be able to finish this off in one more stream. I want to have this done and out of the way so that we can concentrate on Cyberpunk and AC, and I can go back to making content for Elite on the side for the YouTube channel. That's one of the main reasons. Because my Elite videos do the best out of most of my content on YouTube, so I'm ready to go. Gotta figure out what form it's going to take right now, but I don't think it's something. Alright, we're here.
System scan complete.
Also, just so everybody knows, it's going to take a really long time to sell all the exploration data that I have.
Warning. Frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits. Warning. Frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits. Frameshift drive supercharged.
Excellent. Frameshift drive supercharged. Alright, so we need to go to D11. I skipped the system in there somehow. $500 light years at a pop would be nice, though. 1,000 light years every 2 jumps. I mean, we're doing 1,000 every 4 right now, so. These. All right. And boom. Oh God. Sorry, chat. I have no control over this.
System scan complete.
God, I hate these. Why is this a thing?
Warning. Frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits. Frameshift drive supercharged.
Come on, let me out. Ugh. God, it's revolting. I can't.
Warning. Frameshift
I know. I am aware.
limits.
God. I hate that. Oh my God. Guys, we're in the same sector as the bubble.
Frameshift drive charging.
Oh, that's so nice. Okay. Hey, Mike. 26 months. Thank you, sir. You are awesome, man. 26 months. That's fucking great.
Frameshift drive supercharged.
Supercharged. Yeah, I know. Appreciate you, man. Alright. So, time for some fuel. Oh, Bippus. Wild Bippus appears.
Frameshift drive charging.
I'm hungry, just got done raiding. We'll go get some food, dude. We are in the same sector as the bubble. Yes. Newt's new raid tier. Oh yeah? Super hard or? Sweet. New content is always good.
Fuel scooping.
Raid is evil. Right, we are. That's good. I saw some ridiculous attack from that game the other day. From I don't know if it was even a raid, but like a planet fired a laser at the party and blew them into another galaxy and exploded it. I was just like, what is this nonsense? But the music was banging. I mean, Mike, I've played a lot of Final Fantasies, but that seemed extreme even for Final Fantasy. And I guess it's not any more obnoxious than, I don't know, Knights of the Round. Zabrowski hosted me. Oh, that was yesterday. Notifications are off. That's weird. Way off. Like the mini feed didn't show Mike's sub. We'll have to refresh that later. Find out what's going on. Yeah, notifications are like a day behind. Oh, Streamlabs, don't you ever change. I'm gonna dig in one Saturday morning and find out why the notification noises aren't working anymore. It's aggravating me. Ah. Interesting. So, when we get into the next system, we're going to show you guys something real quick.
Frameshift drive charging.
Considering how close we're getting. Like, I'm real close to being able to see the bottom of my route on the same page as where I am currently. Sure thing, Mike. Okay, so we started today here. That's how far we've traveled today in an hour and 34 minutes. T9-7. That is, God bless the Neutron Star Highway. 279 light years added jump really makes a difference. This would have taken thousands of jumps if I hadn't dropped down to this Neutron Star Highway. And hours and hours and hours of streaming.
Warning. Frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits. Frameshift drive supercharged.
Right, let's make another 279 light year jump. Because we can. Nice, Mike. Ooh, one more jump and the bottom of the route will be in sight. I don't think we can make one of these jumps.
System scan complete.
There's a 310 light year jump in here. I don't know if we can make a 310 light year jump. If we do, it'll be the longest jump I've ever made.
Operating beyond safety limits.
There's two 300 light year jumps in here. That's concerning, actually. Alright, and we do need to fuel up. One of the ways you can tell we're getting closer, Chad, is there's very few additional stars to comparatively to jump to now. You know, as opposed to it being hundreds of them in some of the others. This is what I was talking to Nitrous about having to start thinking a little more cautiously about refueling. And we're still going 242 light years on this one. Yeah, I'm not real sure about that one jump down there. Of course, by that point, we'll be close enough that I can kind of manually plot the route myself back. I can have the game do it for me. We may almost be close enough now. I might try it, actually. Max is 20k light years. We ought to be able to actually plot this route. But I'm not going to follow it because it's not using jet cone boost. It is only 88 jumps, but that's more than I want to deal with. So, we're in B. Just paste in the last system I looked at. I'll try it when we're supercharged and see if it'll do it.
Frameshift drive charging.
Although it should have taken me to the neutron star if it was really using jet cone boost, so... That doesn't seem right.
Warning. Frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits. Frameshift drive supercharged.
Alright, let's see if it'll do it now. Nope. It just refuses to do it. Oh, wait. Or is... No, it actually is doing it. But it's doing it... There's not 88 jumps left in this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18... 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. No, I'm not going to follow that. By what I have plotted out over here, there's less than 30 jumps left. I am not using what the in-game is going to do. It's just not going to be a thing. We got this one right, though.
Frameshift drive charging.
Okay. I'll get this down to 5,000 to go, and then I'm going to probably call the stream for the day.
System scan complete.
Ah, screwed that up.
Operating beyond safety limits.
Okay, so welcome back.
Thank you.
So,
So, yes.
Frameshift
not much. I'm just comparing, because I'm within range for the game to actually plot the route now. So, comparing Spanish to the end game, even using jet cone boosts, 88 jumps according to the game, less than 30 according to the route that I've been following.
Yep.
It is, it's very efficient, Nitrous.
It sure is.
Wait, what? D2-8. 14-5. Oh, I see. Okay. Hit. That was what was confusing me.
Frameshift drive charging.
What was this? Matrix gonna be streaming again?
I know. Matrix streams. Final Fantasy 14 Chaos.
Never got onto that.
Mike
Bunch
did.
of people I know play it, and I'm just like, it's good if they're still playing it, you know?
Mike's still playing it.
Like I said, there's a few of us I know that are still playing as well.
Frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits.
Yeah.
The updates that I get from them, it's just grind upon grind upon grind. Which, you know, fine if they're enjoying that.
I mean,
I've got enough games to do that right now.
it is an,
Elite.
yeah, it is an MMO. I mean, technically Elite's an MMO.
Yeah, technically.
And technically, you're a salty meat sack.
I think that's more objectively rather than technically.
Well, either or.
Compared to some of the shit I have to deal with, I really don't think I am that bad.
No, you're not.
Right. I'm not going to say anything about what the situation I just dealt with. It is not stream friendly, let's put it that way.
I wasn't going to ask.
Yeah, I'm not going to give you any details.
Good.
You don't even want to know even off stream. Trust me, it's.
No, I don't.
But like, when I compare the shit that, yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. Trust me. We. Alright, and there we go. Fully fueled. Yeah, I can tell I'm getting back towards the bubble because there's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 options out of here.
That only shows like a few of them.
I know, but when you're in towards the core, it's only showing a few of them, and it's like 7 pages long.
Yeah, I think it's like the limit is like 20 light years or something like that, 15 maybe. So yeah, the stars are still spread out. But when you've got a jump range that your ship does, you can reach out and touch some places from where you are, no matter where you are.
And then when I put all my guns back on it, I can reach out and touch some people. And yes, chat, before he says anything, blowing things up is all I ever think about.
I'm amazed you haven't blown yourself up, honestly. I've been so starved for it.
Well, you see, Sea of Thieves has been tiding me over in that regard.
Ah, fair enough, fair enough.
Well, you can tell I'm in particular need of explosions when I'm like, no, Stronghold Keg is being used on this sloop.
Yeah, that was a sight to behold.
It was fantastic. Looney's view of it is so good.
It both stood on the back, but yeah.
Hell, well, you didn't make a clip of it, though, did you?
No, I was not recording at the time, and I hadn't set up my video thing. But we were both stood on the back of the ship, watching.
But that was what I was referring to with the Looney's view thing, is because of the video. But I don't know. My favorite thing from yesterday's stream has got to be that just maniacal cyborg on the Reaper's hideout.
Yeah, absolutely.
Alright, we're jumping to D8-6, so there's the next one. I was commenting on it while you were gone, but I do think that the outside route plotter may have borked a little bit towards the very end of this route. Because it has a 310 light year jump in here.
It's not without its flaws.
No, but it's doing a better job than the in-game route plotter.
Yep.
Frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits. Warning. Frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits.
Supercharged. Alright. Wait. Okay. One more. Oh, we are under 5,000 light years to go. Nice. Yesterday was a good stream.
Yes, it was.
I wish I had thought about what that poor sloop might have been doing. Because I would have been fully content to let him do that.
I did feel kind of bad.
Well, a little bit, but I would have been fully content to let him do that vault and get to level 5 and then ganked him for the level 5 flag and all the loot.
And the fact that it would be a stolen tribute chest if he managed it. But that's the thing though. Solo slooping, soloing one of those vaults, you're not going to get anywhere near as much out as 3 people.
Yeah.
Close. Like, just because of how little time you have and how much loot's in there. I think we saved the loot from the slooper. How about that?
Probably did. Probably did. Saved him from his own sleepiness.
you rescued that poor Luke from drowning. Can
Yeah.
you imagine it?
It would have been very sad.
So sad, feels bad.
There we go. Time to fuel up. Now the real question I have is how long is it going to take me to sell all this data?
Won't take long. It does pages at a time.
I know, but have the servers gotten any faster? Because the last time I did a massive dump like this, it took it twice as long to process through on the loading as it did to actually press any buttons.
Yeah, no, not at all.
That was why when I did that last video, in edit, I sped it up and put Guile's theme to it. And even then, it took a while, because after a certain point, Premiere is just like, look, fucker, I can't make it go any faster.
Yeah.
Oh, if Adobe was any fun, they would add a fast forward option called Gone to Plaid. But no, they're Adobe. They are not fun.
Ready to engage. 4, 3,
2. I love how your little, I guess for lack of a better word, speedometer just has a seizure while you're in hyperspace.
It's trying its best, okay? It's trying.
I know. It needs to try harder.
Frameshift drive operating beyond safety.
It'll be nice not to look at neutron stars again for a while after I get done with this.
You'll miss them.
Eventually I will.
You'll be like, oh god, only 60 light years. Oh, where's my neutron stars at?
Right.
I have to do how many jumps to get to the other side of the bubble? I did 5,000 back in my day. I did. Shut up, fucking boomer bot. Jesus.
I'm old, but I'm not that old.
Back in my day.
Get off my lawn.
Just FYI, you don't have face cam up if that's your intention on your stream.
Yeah. It's fine. I forgot to put it back up after I went full screen for the trailer.
Yeah, I assumed as much. It's all good.
It's fine. Ooh, this is a nice, perfect approach. Honk. What would have really been funny is if I turned the face cam back on, like my face was just like smeared with chocolate where I'd been eating candy or something.
What the fuck has been going on here?
Alright. A couple more jumps. One more jump! One more jump! Just one more. Time for fuel on the next jump. I mean, I was commenting on it while you were gone. I can see the bottom of my route and where I am on the same page now. So, we are getting close. In fact, when we arrive in our next system, it'll be 4,125.85 light years. I mean, we have really hauled some ass today. Come on. There we go.
Frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits. Frameshift drive supercharged.
Boom, there we go. Alright, so like I said, need to look for fuel in this jump. So D9-4. Class A is scoopable.
KGB foam, yes.
Yes, you're right. Eh.
Frameshift drive charging.
This is actually further than the intended jump. I'm gonna have to backtrack to get to the neutron star.
Oh, go back on yourself. Ugh, feels bad.
I know. No idea. I wouldn't have noticed, Mystic. If I had the stream set up the way I normally do, I would have, because I keep the Twitch stream manager on that monitor.
Manager monitor. Ooh.
But I don't have it that. Oh God, don't have it that way right now because I'm using this web page.
Fuel scooping.
Like, I look at OBS, which is over here, but not as much as I look over to the other side.
Yeah.
God, that thing is eye-searingly bright.
Fuel scooping complete.
Okay, I can turn away from it now. Yeah, no, we're going backwards by 5.65 light years. Shame on me. I am a terrible commander and should self-destruct my ship right now.
Well, you said it.
Also, how did Fletch end up as Commander the real Fletch?
What, in that screenshot?
What's his name? Did he just not realize that it would put Commander on there for him?
I don't know, actually.
That's a question for the Fletch himself. The real Fletch, not the fake Fletch.
Yeah. I don't think he put CMDR in front of his name. I think it might have just been a bug.
Maybe. I mean,
Frameshift
maybe,
drive.
but unlikely. There are no bugs in Elite Dangerous.
Frameshift drive supercharged.
Bug-free game.
Yep,
Except for the
perfect.
bug words.
Ha ha. Okay. D9-4. Boom. Alright, last jump. So, as we make the jump, little housekeeping. Elite will be tomorrow afternoon at the normal time as this stream is right now. And then the Game Awards. I need to look and see when the Game Awards start. They usually start obnoxiously late. Game Awards 2020. Oh no, it's 7 p.m. Eastern time tomorrow. Cool. They have started at 9 p.m. sometimes, and it's really, really annoying. So, and that honestly depends on if that stream is like, I may do that stream and I may not. So that's not a set in stone thing. I'll let you know at the end of tomorrow's stream how I'm feeling about it, but
Frameshift drive
that's
operating beyond safety
that is not a
Right.
guaranteed stream.
Yeah.
Frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits.
If it turns out to be the day one patch that turns out to be somewhat high quality, I probably will be playing Cyberpunk.
I hear you.
So I haven't preloaded it or anything. I'm gonna wait until day one patch hits just to see if it actually fixes anything.
Yeah. Here I am saying it was the last jump, and I'm like automatically plotting another jump while I talk.
Yeah, it's called addiction.
Yeah. But yeah, anyways, guys, the Elite stream for tomorrow is for sure. The Game Awards stream is most definitely not. It's just straight up going to depend on my mood. So, but, you know, obviously, if you want to know, you can hop into Discord or follow me on the vile thing that is Twitter or my YouTube channel. I tend to only tweet gaming related stuff, so. Or yell at Walmart about the PS5s. I did that. Alright, let's drop out and repair the frameshift drive.
Z Flame. Why did you go? Jammer.
Mm. Bonk. Alright, repair. And we are now 3,435 light years from where we started today, which is the system. This is just nuts. I love it. Right here. Look at that, Nitrous.
That says 12,000 light years you travelled.
Mm-hmm.
13,000.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, you're back in the same sector as the bubble.
Mm-hmm.
And have been for quite some time.
Yeah. We hauled some serious ass today.
Wow. It's almost like I could roll down the window and shout, "Hey, welcome back. Now, fuck you."
Yeah. And then get sucked out into space because you opened the window.
You talking about I got a helmet and I depressurized my ship first. You think I'm a noob? Don't answer that.
96. Yeah, I am happy to almost be home though. I can finally play the game with you guys again.
So I'm thinking of uninstalling Elite, by the way.
Cool. Awesome. Bastard. All right.
Yeah.
Thank you for joining me as always. That was to Nitrous.
You're welcome.
Thank you, chat, for hanging around, and we will see you guys tomorrow.